Right. Of course we are. The flirting. With me. I've noticed it. Unless it is my imagination, which is entirely possible.
No, it's not your imagination.
You cannot court me if that's your intention. It's impossible.
Why is it impossible, exactly?
That should be obvious.
Well, it isn't obvious to me.
You intend to properly court me? You of all people?
Is that what you want?
No. I take it back. That is what I want. I want a man who sweeps me off my feet, who gives me flowers and reads me poetry by candlelight. I want the ideal. You are the Inquisitor and the Herald of Andraste. You cannot be that man. For these things I cannot have. If you can...
You are the fire and the heart, and comfort is only your... to give.
For I walk only where you would bid.
I should inspect the condition of the trebuchets. They must be calibrated to reach the proper range.
Again? How many times will you be doing that?
Now there's rebels called. When offered it, beware. Scouts have. We have to. Good.
Word for you.
It's the Inquisition! Come off the road! Guardian, come on! The Freemen roar now!
Keep off the ramparts. I wonder why.
How can anyone stop these things? It was easier when... It must be magic. But the... spirits are being deliberately drawn here.
There may be more of these pits. We'll have to find them.
pleasure.
3 men past this. Cozy.
They did it. I can't believe they retook the ramp. Maybe if we got word to the... It must be magic.
Thank you for this, Inquisitor. We are not far from where my friend was summoned. One of the mages. Killed by arrows, it would seem.
Killed by arrows? Helpful, yeah? Probably bandits or something.
These aren't mages. The bodies are burned, and these claw marks. No. No, no, no.
A demon's work, unless I am mistaken.
My friend.
The mages turned your friend into a demon.
Yes.
You said it was a spirit of wisdom, not a fighter.
A spirit becomes a demon when denied its original purpose.
So they summoned it for something so opposed to its own nature that it was corrupted. Fighting?
Let us ask them.
A mage! You're not with the bandits? Do you have any lyrium potions? Most of us are exhausted. We've been fighting that demon.
You summoned that demon! Except it was a spirit of wisdom at the time. You made it kill! You twisted it against its purpose!
I understand how it might be confusing to someone who has not studied demons, but after you help us, I can...
We are not here to help you!
We came to help your friend. Any way to do that now that it's a demon?
You cannot befriend a demon? However amicable it might appear, it must...
Shut up! You summoned it to protect you from the bandits!
Yes.
You bound it to obedience, then commanded it to kill. That is when it turned. The summoning circle. We break it, we break the binding. No orders to kill, no conflict with its nature, no demon.
What? The binding is the only thing keeping the demon from killing us. Whatever it was before, it is a monster now.
Inquisitor, please!
I've studied rituals like this. I should be able to disrupt the binding quickly.
Thank you. We must hurry!
Tel Abalos en Asau Atalim. Mamilava Halani. Malasuladinadas. Magilani Midinan.
Manuvinin. Dareth Shirar.
I'm sorry, Solus.
Don't be. We gave it a moment's peace before the end. That's more than it might have had. All that remains now is them.
Thank you. We would not have risked the summoning, but the roads are too dangerous to travel unprotected.
You tortured and killed my friend.
We didn't know it was just a spirit. The book said it could help us.
Damn them all. I need some time alone. I will meet you back at Skyhold. Inquisitor.
Ready to help the Inquisition?
I am. You were a true friend. You did everything you could to help. I could hardly abandon you now. Someday, if the idea giving the spirit form, it would not be the friend.
Inquisitor.
Inquisitor, have you had any trouble with them?
Not at all. I will inform you if that changes. At your service.
There must be something here.
The mage is all left without
Inquisition dealt with the rebel Templars. They've been driven away or killed.
Even before the sky fell open, this was a land of spirits and demons. Magic grows wild.
Templars driven past the point of reason.
Good day. Good day.
Ah, you must be... Wish I could sell you some books. Wish I could sell anyone. I'd go home if I...
This isn't... I have to learn how to defend myself against demons.
Inquisitor, I have something for you.
Well met, Sirrah.
Dispatch for you.
Finally. I started to think you weren't coming.
Nobody said you had to hang out in the creepy cave while you waited.
Well, I did wait, so let's make this quick. These idiots are carrying the red lyrium out in unprotected containers. We don't want to stick around long enough for it to start talking to us. And that's normal. Varric told... Oh, I've got to admit, I was pretty surprised when I came here and found it full of humans.
We better get to work.
So this is what you do now?
Beg pardon?
Skulking around in caves, shooting guys? Is this your day-to-day?
I usually try to avoid the caves.
You had me worried, you know.
What did I do now?
That letter you sent me about the red lyrium was the first I'd heard from you since the Chantry explosion. I built these doors. They probably shut this one from the other side when they heard the ruckus we were making. Ta-da!
You've been here often enough to renovate the cave?
You already know I've used this entrance in the past. I don't know if Eric's told you, but the Merchants Guild is cutthroat. Literally. I built the doors to keep rivals from following me down here and arranging accidents.
We better keep moving.
After you.
Get up!
How is what's-his-name?
Bogdan? He's in Navarra right now, selling my machine to wealthy landowners.
I heard some of the guild were trying to get you named a paragon for that contraption.
That's not gonna happen, even if I am 10 times the Smith Bronca ever was. A surfacer paragon? Never. times.
I don't recall us ever shooting people together.
Remember crashing Bartran's guild dinner? Might as well have shot him.
This isn't nearly as dangerous as pissing off my brother.
There you are. They won't be able to use this entrance again.
Bianca.
You were the one who leaked the Tig's location.
It's not like that. Not entirely. Shit. When I got the location, I went and had a look for myself. And I found the red lyrium, and I studied it.
You know what it does to...
I just wanted to figure it out.
I knew something.
Then I went to you.
He was at the Grey...
Varric told me what people were doing with the red lyrium. I had to help make this...
Ha! As if I would tell stories about my own mistakes. Shit. The second she showed up here, I let this mess happen. I gave her the Tig. I am not good at dealing with shit.
I don't think...
If Cassandra hadn't dragged me here, I'd be in Kirkwall right now pretending none of this was happening.
Inquisitor, Do you have a moment? What were you like? Before... Has it affected you? Changed you in any way? Your mind? Your morals? Your... spirit?
I don't believe so.
Ah.
Why do you ask?
You show a wisdom I have not seen since my deepest journey. You are not what I expected.
Sorry to disappoint.
It's not disappointing, it's... Most people are predictable. Qunari are savage creatures. Their ferocity held in check only by the rigid teachings of the Qun. But you have shown a subtlety in your actions. A wisdom that goes against everything I know of your people.
I do what I can.
You are modest. So many would use this Inquisition as a blunt instrument in their rise to power. But not you.
So what does this mean, Solus?
It means that I respect you deeply, Inquisitor. And I have disturbed you enough for one evening.
Yes? I've received news that some tomes have been located, if you are interested in writing them.
Your trip to the merchant's home yielded results. Before she became leader of the Venatori, Calpurnia was a slave from Minrathous. Even slaves with magic are treated unkindly in Tevinter. If Corypheus freed her, no wonder she follows him.
What else does her past reveal?
It haunts her. Calpurnia has freed every slave she's...
This is an amazing find, Inquisitor. The Shaperid in Orzammar had something like it.
Greetings to you too, Dagna.
They preserve voices, or a likeness. Memories, you know? You don't know.
Doesn't matter. The Venatori cracked it, but here...
These documents you found, Inquisitor, I've made interesting... discoveries.
Have no fear of demons.
But the power will draw them unless you have wards against possession.
Once you have become the vessel, demons will be beneath your concern. Prepare as I have directed.
I shall, Elder One.
Sod it. Oh, sorry. The crystal couldn't take anymore. Wasn't meant for this.
They're alive. Corypheus must have some other plan.
The crystal showed us Calpurnia hasn't bought into Corypheus's myth just yet.
Well, I'm no shaper, but I might be able to get it to remember new sounds.
Really? If we hid it among Calpurnia's belongings, imagine what we could learn.
I can split it and keep half here. We could hear her then. It's not how they're supposed to work, and it'll probably break. As I said, I'm no shaper.
Inquisitor, Calpurnia's Venatori have been digging up elven ruins. Tracking them might lead us to her. If this crystal were placed in a lair, I cannot overstate the value of what we might learn. A single agent may slip in and out without notice. This crystal may yield great rewards.
Dagna, do whatever it takes to get that crystal ready.
Right.
If there's a rift growing between Corypheus and Calpurnia, we must exploit it.
I'll have the crystal ready soon. I think. Let me find the Quicksilver.
monster is what it is, and you know it.
Theirs were not the only houses
A
affected.
learned child is a blessing upon his
How
parents
odd
and
that
on
more men show up at the manor to speak to you. You and not I.
I apologize.
Good day. We shall see.
By the Maker, it's the Inquisitor himself. Would you care for a bouquet of flowers, Your Worship? The roses have been exceptional this season.
Do we?
Maybe.
Pleasure.
There's a rumor that Corypheus is in.
They died for us, and Corypheus twisted their sacrifice to make it his own. It's not right. To want to do good, to be good.
That'll do fine.
It's good to be part of something. Someone told me that once. Put aside his own ambition. The goal, down. I should have gone with him. I'd like to take a look, see if there's anything we can salvage. Ah. Short answer. We'll manage. I know what Corythia... It's not always about... Quietly. Besides, I...
The soldiers make me nervous. Sitting around here, tempers get short, and fighting. I saw one soldier reach for his belt like he was going
Inquisitor.
You'll be quick, will you? I'm a runner. Maybe running.
Inquisitor?
I cannot stop thinking of our earlier discussion. You don't actually intend to go through with courting me, do you?
Is it so unbelievable that I want to?
I suppose not. You just have so much else to occupy your energies.
You let me worry about my energies.
It wasn't a challenge, my lord. You needn't do it simply because I suggested you could not.
It's very simple. I care for you.
You enjoy making things complicated, don't you?
I want to talk to you about the cure.
It's not a... Mages who were once tranquil lose all control over their... Perhaps that state eventually passes and they can be helped, but it will take time to...
There are so...
I would not want news of a cure to... Once we have that, however, then I will spread the word myself.
I'd like to speak with you. In private.
Oh? How private?
There's a grove. On aching branch do blossoms grow, the wind a hallowed breath. It carries the scent of honeysuckle, sweet as the lover's kiss. It brings the promise of more tomorrows, of sighs and whispered bliss.
You can't be serious.
I can and I am.
And that is the poem you chose? Num the Amatus. I thought this one was banned. His lips on mine speak words not voiced, a prayer, which travels down my spine like flames that shatter night. His eyes reflect the heaven stars, the Maker's light. My body opens, filled and blessed, my spirit there.
Not merely housed in flesh, but brought to life. Shall we read another?
They will say one of two things about me. That I stood at the Inquisitor's side, his protector and his lover. That it was meant to be. Or they will say I was led astray by the wiles of a Kunari madman.
I don't care what they say. What do you believe?
I believe you are a man who does not share my faith. I believe you are part of the Maker's plan. Beyond that, I believe only that you are capable of anything. And it frightens me. I have never known anything like it. I've been with only one other man in my life. A mage, with whom I adventured when I was still very young. He died at the Conclave. I will not let Corypheus win. I will not let him take you from me.
love you.
Here, tonight. I believe you.
Inquisitor? Yes?
You find the strangest things, Inquisitor. Interesting altogether.
We've an interesting development, Inquisitor. A petition from citizens of Val Royal. They wish to know what a... Even Leliana can't trace the rumor's origin. It may be expedient. You could attempt to tell Val Royal citizens the truth. If you require any help finding this woman who leads the Venatori, I do keep contacts in Tevinter.
Thank you, but I must involve as few people as possible. Calpurnia has a gift for ferreting out spies close to her door.
We have to reach the Empress before Corypheus. The only question is, how?
We know how. I have our way in. The real question is, where is our enemy hiding? At the urging of Grand Duchess Florian, the Empress is holding a ball. Absolutely everyone will be there. During the festivities, Céline will be meeting for peace talks with the usurper Duke Gaspard and Ambassador Briala.
The assassin must be hiding within one of these factions.
Throne when Emperor Florian died. Céline outmaneuvered him. Sided with him when he turned on the Empress.
Aren't the Chevaliers part of the army? Why would they follow the Duke?
Most Chevaliers are sworn to serve the crown, but that does not give them faith in the person wearing it. The Empress has tried to improve relations with Ferelden and Navarra. Chevaliers see her as anti-military. They believe Gaspard could lead the Empire back to the glory of Draken's expansion years.
Who is this Ambassador Briala?
An ambassador in name only. She has organized the elves of Halam Sharal into an underground army. The Empress invited her to the peace talks. A personal grudge, even if alarmed. What better place?
The title... It's better that we don't leave this to chance. If Orlais falls to Corypheus, no land is safe.
We should... Let's go to the Winter Palace.
The political situation in Halam Shiral hangs by a thread. The Empress fears our presence could sever it. The Grand Duke is only too happy to have us at the ball as his guests, so our invitation comes from him. Whether we act as his allies or upset the balance of power, he gains an opportunity, if not a clear advantage.
Inquisitor Adar, it is my great pleasure to meet you. The rumors coming out of the Western Approach say you battled an army of demons. Imagine what the Inquisition could accomplish with the full support of the rightful Emperor of Orlais.
I can see many benefits to such an alliance.
Keep the image firmly in mind. We may see it materialize by the end of the evening. I am not a man who forgets his friends, Inquisitor. You help me, I'll help you. Prepared to shock the Assembly by appearing as the guest of a hateful usurper, my lord? They will be telling stories of this into the next age.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Duke Gaspard. I look forward to ending this civil war.
As do I, my friend. The Empire needs stability and security, now more than ever. If you have the safety of the Orlesian people at heart, Inquisitor, perhaps you will look into something for me. I suspect that she intends to disrupt the negotiations. My people have found these ambassadors all over the fortification. Sabotage seems the least of their crimes.
That sounds like something I should look into.
Be as discreet as possible. I detest the game, but if we do not play it well, we look like villains. We're keeping the course. Shall we?
Is that the Inquisitor?
An ox? Possible.
That's not the Inquisitor.
Ring!
Any word from the front lines?
My spies said the bodies were beyond counting.
Surely the Empress will put an end to the war tonight.
Pray, my friend. If the Maker does not hear us now, just pray.
can only hope Celine prevails tonight. Gaspard will ruin us all.
Are all the Delancey's here?
Maker, I hope not.
Inquisitor, a moment, if you please. I must warn you before you go inside. How you speak to the court is a matter of life and death. It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
I'll keep my guard up. Don't worry.
The game is like wicked grace played to the death. You must never reveal your cards. When you meet the Empress, the eyes of the entire court will be upon you. You are safer in the Fade with the Fear Demon.
It might be a good idea for the others to hear this warning. Cassandra is usually not the subtle or cautious type.
I'll have a few discreet words. Everything will be fine. Andraste, watch over us all.
Is that the Inquisitor?
It cannot be.
Interesting. Good to know. Well, that's useful.
Can Gaspard take the throne without the backing of the Council of Heralds?
And accompanying him, Shepherd and Leash of the Wayward Order of Templars, Purger of the heretics from the ranks of the faithful.
Remember to smile. This is all for show, my dear.
Champion of the Blessed herself.
Did you see their faces? Priceless.
Accompanying Seeker, Cassandra, Philomena.
Get on with it.
Pentagon.
Cousin, my dear sister. Inquisitor.
Lord Inquisitor, we welcome you to the Winter Palace. Allow us to present our cousin, the Grand Duchess of Leeds, without whom this gathering would never have been possible.
What an unexpected pleasure. I was not aware the Inquisition would be part of our festivities. We will certainly speak later, Inquisitor.
Your arrival at court is like a cool wind on a summer's day.
Let's hope. I have no words to suffice. Alam Shiral has many beauties.
Your modest... Feel free. We look forward to watching you dance.
You might attend to more of the estate's duties. Also, do stop slouching.
It's true. The Templars have returned to the faith.
We can hope this is a sign
I had hoped to tour the royal.
Good. I was... What did the Duke say?
At Ambassador Briala.
The ambassador... with the dead, that sort of rubbish. She has an occult advisor, an apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic. I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything.
How can Celine openly keep an apostate in the Imperial Court?
The Imperial Court has always had an official position for a mage. Before now, it was little better than court jester. Vivian was the first to turn that appointment into a source of real political power. When the circles rebelled, technically every mage became an apostate. The word lost much of its strength.
You should have told me this in the war room.
I didn't suspect her until we arrived. The last time I was at court, she was merely Celine's pet. No one cared for her. They just enjoyed the drama. Now she has secured powerful friends. It's a very abrupt change. She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything. It's a promising place to start. Coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
We are not serving drinks. Bother someone else. Upper room.
The one of the garden. Statuette.
Waste of time. I had no idea.
The band is still waiting for their refreshments.
Gaspard is wasting his time.
Interesting. Good to know. Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
Well, well, the Inquisitor. Here as a guest of my nephew, no less. How curious.
I didn't know the Grand Duke was your nephew.
He's my brother's eldest boy. Always a difficult child, Gaspard. Never listened, never did what he was told.
You don't want to be here, stranger.
He hasn't made the pickup. It's been hours.
He went into the servants' wing. Nobody's come out of there all night.
I'll tell Brianna we have a situation.
Selfish of this, Philippe, running off to play and leaving you with all the work.
I've half a mind to inform the Dowager. That would teach him to shirk his duties to roll some elven maid. Tonight of all nights, leaving me to convey Gaspard's death threats to the Council. Wonderful timing, Philippe. Thank you for listening to me rant. You are too kind, Inquisitor.
Interesting. Well, well. What's this?
My lord! My lord Inquisitor! May we have a word? It is very important.
The Empress has sent us with a message for you.
I am always honored to hear from Her Majesty.
Oh, She is the honored one, Inquisitor.
Empress Celine is eager to assist the Herald of Andraste.
As soon as Gaspard is out of the way.
But we have taken enough of your time.
Enjoy the masquerade, Inquisitor.
How could the Empress afford to renovate the palace without war going on?
Boring. Boring. Well, that's useful.
Did you need something?
What were they doing in the western...
Interesting.
You must be mistaken.
No, I'm quite certain it was blood on the tiles.
If they're playing the game, they're not doing it very well. You don't leave evidence if you play to win.
With Gaspard and that elf woman here, the only one playing to win is Celine.
You only say that because you fancy the Empress's pet apostate. It sickens me to think of the chaos those Maleficarum are causing across the Empire.
Even you cannot deny that the Templars abandoned the faithful in their darkest hour. How can you condone that? They are the ones who should be brought to heel, if you ask me. This is a private conversation.
Did I hear correctly? If you're interested in bringing the Templars to heel, you may have found an ally.
Didn't you recruit them for the rank and file of your Inquisition?
Someone had to remind them, sternly, of their duty.
A sensible solution. I will get in touch with your Lady Nightingale. I have assets that might benefit your cause.
Gentlemen.
Not so
the bell. I should get back to the ballroom.
Is that him?
Is it true the Inquisitor was a leader of the faith I entrusted?
That would be the second bell. Fashionably late now.
Well, well. What have we here? The leader of the new Inquisition, fabled herald of the faith. Delivered from the grasp of the Fade by the hand of blessed Andraste herself. What could bring such an exalted creature?
You may never know. Courtly, all that.
Such intrigues obscure much, but not all. I am Morrigan. Some call me advisor to Empress Celine on matters of the arcane. You have been very busy this evening, hunting in every dark corner of the palace. Perhaps you and I hunt the same prey.
I don't know. Do we?
You are being coy.
I'm being careful.
Not unwise, here of all places. Allow me to speak first, then. Recently I found and killed an unwelcome guest within these very halls. An agent of Tevinter. So I offer you this, Inquisitor. A key found on the Tevinter's body. Where it leads, I cannot say. Yet, if Celine is in danger, I cannot leave her side long enough to search. You can. Twould be a great fool who strikes. They're a sharp. What intentions the Imperium has here, I suspect you know far better than I.
Briala's people are whispering about disappearances in the servants' quarters. This key may lead there.
The ambassador does have eyes and ears everywhere, does she not? Proceed with caution, Inquisitor. Enemies abound, and not all of them aligned with Tevinter. What comes next will be most exciting.
Who was that Inquisition officer over there? You'll never get to talk to him. You wouldn't even dance with
Laurent was the love of my life.
Mistress Nightingale.
And those buckles. Toss her into the lake and she'll...
I found
Very interesting. It may not help our investigation. A little more dirt like this, and we... If you find more, let me know. These are all...
I should go.
I always ask.
I heard Celine was having the entire wing.
To me,
I want to know more.
however sorely it may be needed.
I want to know more about the peace talks.
I'm good at what I do. But we had a falling out. Now we're in a... It wouldn't do. But with time and... An elf assassinating the Empress? Alien agenda.
You might be interested in what I've found. It's about Gaspard.
Typical. Gaspard's always been a bully, regardless of the Chevalier Code. To what do we...
Her Imperial Majesty. And she throws the...
Perhaps you could tell me something.
And of... She doesn't care much for liver, and she drinks her tea black.
My investigations turned up. It concerns the
He has never had any skill at the game.
Duke Gaspard.
Commander, has anyone ever told you that you have beautiful eyes?
You are an interesting one. An eloquent Kunari. Nobody saw that coming, I assure you.
Would you care to dance, Lady Mantillon?
You, Inquisitor, are a delight. One does not often find foreigners so well versed in the game. But you have other dances to perform first. Perhaps you will save me a dance for later?
Good evening. This could be worth checking out.
Someone will be held accountable for this.
Servant. What's he doing here?
This man was a council of Herald's emissary. Curious to find him here.
The crest of the Chalon family. Duke Gaspard will answer for this.
Time to have a word with... Venatori agents! That must be the Venatori leader. The Venatori were watching this approach. They're organized.